My dear friend Luke Colin was an extraordinary man, and I'm thrilled to learn, as you have, that Temple Beth Am is naming the honor that he is receiving in memorial to him tonight in his honor permanently, and that it will be called the Luke Colin Ma'ayan Award. His legacy, not only in Temple Beth Am, but in this community, is huge. You know, we live in a world today where the value of a human being is often not fully recognized. This man understood the value of each human being. And it's a huge loss for humankind when a person like this leaves us. Thank God he was with us for 100 years, and he could share his blessings with us for a century. And to his family, I say, I know how blessed you are to have had Lou as your patriarch. I wish we all had him as our patriarch. Well, in a certain sense, I guess that we do. His life was a blessing. His memory is for a blessing. Amen. Tonight, we are honoring two amazing, wonderful people. We're honoring Lou Colin of blessed memory. And we're honoring, may she live till 120, our wonderful Executive Director, Sheryl Goldman. And it's very appropriate that they both be honored together on the same evening. Sheryl came to her position with a tremendous Jewish background. And most importantly, actually, she is a committed Jewish person. It's in her heart, it's in her kishkis, as we say.
When I think of Sheryl Goldman, the word that comes to mind is steady.
Compassionate.
Smiling. Cheryl's always smiling.
If I was given only one word to describe Sheryl, that word would be Hamish.
Competent.
Thoughtful.
Stabilizing. She's stabilizing.
The best. Consistent quality leadership.
She's a good partner.
I'd say she's compassionate.
Sheryl Goldman's a Jew.
It's a unique job. I equate her job to being a Jewish fry cook. You're juggling a million things.
It's kind of like the old Ed Sullivan show with the guy with the plates on the sticks, and he would keep them all spinning. That's kind of what you have to do as executive director. It's a tough job. You've got to know about a lot of things.
For the future, that will be all our legacy, how we move forward on the building projects, and she'll be a critical part of that.
I think what she leaves behind for all of us is this real sense of stability and security. That we had an executive director all these years who knew what the congregation was, where we came from, where we wanted to be heading, and she was able to act as the rudder of this ship.
In celebrating Sheryl tonight, there's something very important that we should not take for granted. In the high holidays, there's Sheryl leading davening. She's part of our community, part of our fabric.
To this day, on Yom Kippur, you come to the sanctuary for Mincha. Who's leading Mincha? Our executive director. How many synagogues have an executive director who can do that?
What I've learned most from Sheryl, and what I honor most about what she has done, is that she brings leadership, substance, support, wisdom to her job, and she does it all with wonderful Jewish values.
Her door was always open. Anybody wanted to talk to Sheryl, they could, by all means, come in and see her. And that's nice.
She had a calm demeanor. It was always a pleasure working for her. She never lost her cool. A whiz at the computer.
She was a true partner for me when I was the president, and I don't know how I would have ever done the job without her.
I've learned at Temple Beth Am, we talk about our partnership with God. But as Temple President, I learned your partnership is with Sheryl. And it was a wonderful partnership.
All of us are so different as presidents, and our styles are different, our strengths are different, our contributions are different. And she's able to adapt and be what each of us needed to bring out the best in us.
If we have some crazy idea, she's always there to kind of explain why that might not necessarily be the right way to go.
We dealt with several difficult issues, and we handled them, I think, very well. And we were a team. We were partners together.
We have such a long history together now. It's amazing. And I feel like I have learned from her all along.
On our senior staff, of course, Sheryl is the most senior.
Hey, you're not supposed to say that.
And she brings with her seniority a tremendous understanding of the institution and everything that's happened over the years. So we're very proud of her in her senior years here as a
and
senior
very
staff
youthful
member.
manner.
In her youthful manner.
Cheryl, 20 years of working and learning is a very long time. You've mastered the position. The next 20 should be a piece of cake. I'm grateful that all you've done for our shul. Mazel tov on this well-deserved honor.
You know, I've said it all along that honoring you has been one of the goals of my presidency of Temple Beth Am, and I'm glad I can check that one off. Mazel tov and thank you.
I wanted to wish you a Mazel Tov and send you much love and best wishes for, I don't know if you want to be here 20 more years, because I hope you've retired by then, because you'll have deserved it.
Cheryl, I want to congratulate you on 20 years of dedicated service as our Temple Beth Am Executive Director. You have to either be a very dedicated Jew or Meshuggah to do your job, or maybe a little of each.
Cheryl, this is a well-deserved honor you have today. And I'm so happy that we're doing it. It's a little belated. I think we should have done it before, but we're doing it now. And Mazel Tov.
So Mazel Tov, Cheryl. It's a well-deserved honor. We're lucky to have you, and hopefully you'll be here for many more years to come. Much love.
Your life is so full with your family, and I know that is such a joy to you as well. So I was very happy to be president and to work with you so closely, and I look forward, I know we all look forward, to many wonderful years together.
Cheryl, Mazel Tov on your 20 years with Temple Beth Am. That is quite a record. You have been a steady force, an anchor to the top office. You've been an anchor for the lay people and an anchor for the staff. You have been indispensable in all the work that you have done for us.
Cheryl, Freddie, and I and our family want to tell you how grateful we are to you for all you have done for this community and for us as a family, just in terms of helping us be part of this institution and sharing your wonderful qualities with us.
Thank you, Cheryl. It's a pleasure and an honor to congratulate you and the family. Mazel Tov. We love you. Thank you for your hard work and your dedication for 20 years. And here's to many, many more. Cheryl, here's to you.
This is not a thankless job tonight. We're all thankful for you, and we appreciate what you do, not only what you've done in the past, but what you will do in the future. So carry on the good work. We're with you, and we congratulate you on a well-deserved evening.
May you and your family go from strength to strength in good health for the rest of your lives.
Cheryl, one of the many things that I've learned from you is how important the National Association of Executive Directors that you are a part of is to you. And we're really thrilled to be able to include Glenn Easton, one of your cherished colleagues and fellow leaders of that organization, to share with you some important words of honor.
It is difficult to express my respect, admiration, and friendship for Sheryl Eisenberg Goldman in the 1 minute I have been allotted. Cheryl is indeed an administrator's administrator. She is a leader among her colleagues, has been recognized by her peers as a fellow in synagogue administration, has been a national board member of the North American Association of Synagogue Executives, and is the go-to person for me and our colleagues for advice, for examples of excellence, and for leadership. What has always impressed me the most about Cheryl is her ability to excel at her work while managing to be a wonderful, involved wife and mother. I do not know how she does it all. So in the 10 seconds I have left in my tribute to Cheryl on her 20th anniversary as Executive Director of the synagogue where I attended Hebrew school, let me add my congratulations to Cheryl on her accomplishments on behalf of her colleagues and friends throughout North America. Your celebration of leadership, legacy, and light is the perfect description of Cheryl and everything she brings to Temple Beth Am, our profession, the Jewish people, and to her family. Yasher Koach,